Hi, everybody. It's Friday, and I've got another FAQ Friday for you here at Bikes for Kids Wisconsin. My name's Christy. I'm the executive director, and it's bike donation season. We do accept bikes donated year-round, but we find that a lot of people bring their bikes in the fall because they're thinking about snow and needing their garage, so they like to move them out. So we're seeing a lot of bikes come in right now. We really prefer gently used bikes, and it just costs us less to refurbish those. And when we're dealing in volume of 2,000 bikes a year, we really try to be as efficient as possible. So I'm going to talk you through a few of the bikes, and because gently used, what does that mean? It means something different to everyone, it turns out. So this is a classic example of a bike donation we received recently, not gently used. And sadly, this bike is probably not going to be able to be repurposed or refurbished for our needs. We really try to provide the people we serve with a excellent shop quality bike. That's a brand name you would recognize. This bike is just in too rough of shape. So we will take all the parts off that we can because we have a fantastic circular economy model where we can reuse these pedals. We can probably reuse this tire. There's going to be some things we can reuse on that. But that's a bike we will have to dispose of, and not our preference to get those, but we do get them a lot. Here's another one. This just came in today, so classic example. The reason people donate bikes is typically because they're broken. It's very costly to fix a bicycle. So if you want to take your bike to a bike shop for a tune-up, you're going to find a light tune-up running about $135 to $150. A full overhaul running from about $300 to $500, which that's what this would cost at a bike shop. And we're going to do that because guess what? We can turn that into this. This is one that's been fully refurbished, and we will be giving this away in the spring. So you can see like the donation of the bike is the first step of the journey because it's very costly to do this work. The parts alone, if we look at the next bike here, this little Trek just came in, and actually this was a bike we gave away last year. All of our bikes have a sticker, and it's much like your license plate tag on your car. They change color every year so we can track what comes back to us. Now, this bike looks like it's in pretty fine condition, but when I feel this, I can see the wheel is cracking. So this is going to need new tubes, new tires. This one's also cracking. The saddle is cracked, and it's where it is, it's going to soak up water and be like sitting on a sponge. So the parts for that bicycle alone are going to cost us about $90. So we know it's hard to dispose of a bicycle. You most likely would not be able to sell this bicycle. So your options are pay at the landfill for them to take it. You could pay at the metal recycling center for them to take it. A lot of people dispose of them here, but then we have to pay for the parts. So we do ask for, when you bring a donation like this, if you want this bike to live on for someone, a requested donation for something like this, like $50 would be amazing. That would almost cover our costs. We rarely get donations that cover our costs for this work. That bike giveaway program costs us about $290,000 a year to give away upwards of 2,000 bicycles. And we've actually never had it fully funded because we get the bike, and that's the first step of the journey, but it's not free for us to give the bikes away because these are vehicles, and every single one must be professionally tuned up because they have to be safe to ride. So I hope that helps. You can find more information on the contact page of our website at bikesforkidswi.org, and there's a frequently asked questions section there. Or you can give us a call, 608-405-0385. See you next Friday.